Thank you for joining us with a new episode of Hidden Colorado. We just left the Buffalo Lodge, which is reputed to have been built originally as a hunting lodge in 1919 and then gradually expanded over the years to become a motel. Back then, El Paso Street, which we see here, was the route for US 24 coming through the western part of Colorado Springs and through Manitou Springs into the mountains via Ute Pass. Just down the street from the Buffalo Lodge is the Beverly Hills Motel. This might be my favorite man-made location in all of Hidden Colorado. Let's get closer so you can see some of the details. The sign welcomes you at the eastern entrance to the motel, Beverly Hills Motel. They have a vacancy. If you were in town right now, you could rent a room. Beverly Hills Motel, it is thought, was built in the early 1930s. Again, it was on the main route of US 24 through town. It's got several units, each a separate cabin, with parking next to each unit. So you can pull your car in onto a gravel drive right there beside your room, where it's handy to get to the next morning when you're ready to leave. And you can have the quiet that is afforded by each room being a separate unit. You don't share a wall with your neighbor. On a nice day, you can sit on a bench outside, enjoy the mountains, enjoy the sunshine. And before we leave the Beverly Hills, I want to show you some cool signs right outside the office. I hope you'll be able to read them. You can see one now advertising tickets for Pikes Peak tours, tickets available inside, all scenic tours for Pikes Peak and the surrounding area. And then we get to the tree. The tree right at the corner of the porch outside the motel office. Can you see what that says? Telegraph Western Union. The tree grew around the sign. And that's where we'll end today's episode of Hidden Colorado. Please join us next time when we visit hidden parts of Manitou Springs.